if this thing films or not. Sometimes I turn it on and it turns out live never really quite hooked up. Areas so away from my little area because there's a lot of woods around here, a lot of places to pick. It's pretty mellow and got pretty good little washing machine and dryer system. $1.25 for 30 minutes. $2.50 for a load of laundry. And this is 24 hours. It's pretty convenient if you're ever stealth camping in the area. I'm just saying hello. This here is Erie Avenue. I'm up this way about a mile, but back that way behind those factories that you can see, there's a lot of places to camp back there. If you're careful and if you're clever and you got good instincts, that's what it's about here. Careful, clever, and you got to have good instincts. And if around this area, if you're prone to trouble, you know, they ain't gonna last too long. You know, if they're stealth camping, have more going on than just drinking and carrying on and being prone to trouble. This is a place, you know, where you go to become a better version of yourself, or the best version of yourself. At least that's kind of how I look at it. Well, anyways, I don't have anything to say. I just wanted to say hi. It's been about a week, I think, since I made a little video. And this is one small section of the downtown area of Pennsylvania, St. And if you go that way, you got some factories. And behind the factories, you got some old rusty, rickety old railroad tracks and a lot of woods. You got this here. It says St. Mary's, but it says dedicated to the founders of Marienstadt. Marienstadt is German for St. Mary's. Stadt is St. Marian. Marian is Mary's. In English, it's St. Mary's. Historical Society. Yep, it's a cute town. It works for me. Good area. Decent people. But, you know, it's a simple life. Not much going on. It's not a mecca of cultures and arts and all that type of stuff. It's just a good place to live. Practical, sensible, decent people. Like anywhere else, it's seeing its changes, but I would say the changes that are sure to come and are definitely on their way and are showing signs of having arrived even at times. It's slower than, you know, the changes aren't coming too fast. They're coming at a pretty slow pace. There's a lot of deep family roots that go back, you know, in this area. This is sort of like, it's a gaming place where people sit and do those, I guess, fantasy role-playing game like Magic and stuff. It's kind of cool. Never had a problem with those type of people, you know, people that play those type of games. This is Brandy Camp homemade ice cream. I've talked with this lady. She's a very nice lady. I have tried the ice cream. It is my favorite. And here is Dee Dee's Specialty Bakery. They make their own baked goods, and I thought they were. I tried them a time or two. And let me see. These are just like insurance fees or something. And then over here we've got Goodwill, which I very rarely find anything at. I have got almost the worst luck with Goodwill. And the only Goodwill that I have any good luck is in Clearfield. For some reason, that's a Goodwill store. And over across the street, you'll see that is the resale shop. Now Goodwill, they actually pay their employees. So yeah, I think like a shirt is like $6. Kind of like, yeah, right. This place, I think they have like healthy shakes and teas and protein drink, stuff like that. I think it's a little bit pricey, like $8 or something. Now here's two competing restaurants. There's Tablespoons there, and then there's the Village Peddler over there. If you're ever coming through, I recommend Tablespoons. It's actually a pretty good restaurant. Well, that's about it. There's the Moose Club, which I've never gone to. Little park over there. It's pretty quiet because it's Saturday. Alright, I'm going to get back to my laundry because I do have my stuff kind of hanging out in there. Don't even want to take a chance. Of course, there's a lot of cameras in there, and decoupling machines, more than likely the cameras they go directly to the police station. It's almost like a little setup. If somebody's dumb enough to try to do any crime in there, they'd be caught probably pretty quick. Well, that's just a quick hello and a real fast walkthrough. A very partial walkthrough. A little slip the downtown area of St. Mary's, Pennsylvania. This is a branch line. Sometimes there isn't a train that goes by for a month. They just have like empty cars and they'll store them somewhere down here. And sometimes they don't come around for a while. This is a very handy laundromat though. I'm happy with it. It did a really good job for $2.50. And for $1.25 you get 30 minutes. 30 minutes in the dryer. So it's pretty good. Well, with that said, from St. Mary's, PA.